In the rich tapestry of ancient philosophy, few threads shine as brightly as that of Epicurus. Born around 341 BCE, in the vibrant city of Samos, Greece, Epicurus emerged as a beacon of rational thought and philosophical inquiry, revolutionizing the intellectual landscape of his time and leaving an indelible mark on the annals of human wisdom. Epicurus came into the world during a period of profound intellectual ferment. As Greece stood at the crossroads of history, its cities teeming with renowned thinkers and scholars from across the known world. Against this backdrop of cultural exchange and ideological debate, Epicurus embarked on his own intellectual journey, drawing inspiration from the diverse array of philosophical traditions that flourished within the land's confines. Raised in a family of modest means, Epicurus nonetheless received a thorough education, immersing himself in the teachings of prominent philosophers such as Democritus and Pyrrho. It was from these esteemed predecessors that Epicurus gleaned the seeds of his own philosophical system, synthesizing their ideas with his own keen insights to forge a path that would challenge the prevailing orthodoxies of his era. Epicurus' philosophy, known as Epicureanism, represents a bold departure from the prevailing schools of thought of his time. At its core lies a steadfast commitment to materialism and empiricism, as evidenced by his endorsement of the atomistic theory of Democritus. According to Epicurus, the universe is composed of indivisible particles called atoms, which interact with each other through mechanical laws to form the myriad phenomena we observe. This materialistic worldview rejects the existence of supernatural forces or divine intervention, asserting instead that all natural phenomena can be explained through the interactions of atoms and void. Central to Epicurus' ethical teachings is the pursuit of Ataraxia, or tranquility of the soul, which he believed to be the highest good attainable by human beings. Unlike the hedonistic philosophies of his contemporaries, Epicurus' conception of pleasure was grounded in moderation and rationality, emphasizing the avoidance of pain and the cultivation of simple pleasures such as friendship, intellectual pursuits, and the enjoyment of natural beauty. By living a life of virtue and moderation, Epicurus argued, individuals could achieve a state of inner peace and contentment, free from the anxieties and desires that plague the human condition. This ethical framework, combined with his emphasis on the insignificance of death and the pursuit of knowledge as a means of attaining wisdom, continues to exert a profound influence on contemporary philosophical thought, offering a compelling vision of human flourishing rooted in reason, moderation, and the pursuit of a tranquil existence. Epicurus' life was punctuated by a series of travels and relocations that enriched his understanding of the world and contributed to shape the development of his philosophical ideas. Born on the idyllic island of Samos, he was exposed to the natural beauty and cultural diversity of the Aegean region from an early age. In around 310 BCE, seeking to broaden his intellectual horizons, Epicurus made his way to Mytilene, where he temporarily settled and began to teach his burgeoning philosophy to eager students for a time. From there, he moved to Lampsacus, a bustling city on the shores of the Hellespont, where he found a receptive audience for his ideas and established himself as a respected figure in the local community. However, it was in Athens, the intellectual heart of the ancient world, that Epicurus would ultimately find his true home. Around 306 BCE, he established himself in the city, where he would go on to found what would later become known as the Garden, the final founding place of the Epicurean school of philosophy. Here, amidst the tranquil surroundings of olive groves and vineyards, Epicurus and his followers engaged in philosophical discourse and communal living, forging a community bound together by a shared pursuit of wisdom and inner peace. Epicurus' philosophical teachings were not merely theoretical. They were grounded in a deep understanding of human nature and the complexities of the human experience. He recognized the inherent value of friendship and community, fostering close bonds with his disciples and cultivating an atmosphere of mutual support and camaraderie within the garden. It was in this nurturing environment that his ideas flourished, inspiring generations of thinkers to come. Throughout his life, Epicurus exhibited an insatiable thirst for knowledge and a keen intellect that set him apart from his peers. He delved into a wide range of subjects, from physics and astronomy to ethics and politics, seeking to unravel the mysteries of the universe and understand humanity's place within it. While much of Epicurus' written works have been lost to the sands of time, several key texts have survived, offering invaluable insights into his philosophical thought. Among these works is On Nature, originally developing in 37 books, a comprehensive treatise on the fundamental principles of his philosophy, including his theories on atomism, ethics, and the nature of happiness. Additionally, his letter to Menicius serves as a concise summary of his ethical teachings, emphasizing the importance of living a virtuous and pleasurable life. Principal Doctrines, a collection of succinct aphorisms, distills Epicurus' philosophical system into bite-sized nuggets of wisdom, offering practical guidance for leading a fulfilling existence. Other surviving works attributed to Epicurus include various epistles and fragments, shedding further light on his views on topics ranging from physics and theology to friendship and the pursuit of knowledge. Despite the fragmentary nature of these texts, they stand as a testament to Epicurus' enduring influence and continue to inspire generations of scholars and thinkers to this day. Epicurus' philosophy is often distilled into a handful of aphorisms that encapsulate the essence of his teachings. Perhaps his most famous saying is, "Pleasure is the absence of pain," a deceptively simple yet profound statement that lies at the heart of his ethical system, expressing the thought that the pursuit of pleasure was not hedonistic indulgence, but rather the attainment of a state of tranquility and contentment free from the disturbances of physical or emotional suffering. Another of Epicurus' notable maxims is, "Death is nothing to us. For when we are, death has not come, and when death has come, we are not." This seemingly paradoxical statement reflects his radical reassessment of the fear of death, which he viewed as the ultimate source of human anxiety and distress. By recognizing death as the cessation of consciousness and therefore devoid of any subjective experience, Epicurus sought to liberate individuals from the existential dread that often accompanies thoughts of mortality. Instead of fearing death, he argued, we should focus on living virtuously and fully in the present moment, cherishing the time we have and embracing the natural rhythms of life and death as integral parts of the human experience. Yet, for all his intellectual prowess, Epicurus remained a humble and unassuming figure, eschewing the trappings of wealth and power in favor of a life of simplicity and moderation. He lived frugally and rejected the pursuit of fame or glory in favor of the quiet pursuit of wisdom. In the twilight of his life, Epicurus continued to impart his wisdom to his disciples, leaving behind a rich legacy of thought and reflection. He passed away in the year 270 BCE, his teachings enduring long after his death, influencing countless minds and shaping the course of Western philosophy for centuries to come. Today, Epicurus stands as a towering figure in the pantheon of philosophical greats, his ideas serving as a beacon of hope and enlightenment in an often turbulent world. His emphasis on reason, moderation, and the pursuit of happiness continues to resonate with audiences across the globe, offering timeless wisdom for generations to come. As we reflect on the life and legacy of Epicurus, we are reminded of the enduring power of philosophy to illuminate the human condition and inspire us to strive for a better, more meaningful existence.